What up, though? What up, though, with my peeps? Sun, moon, rising, Venus. Let me cut this light off. All right, look. Fast, quick, hurry. Don't have long. So, woke up, said, I didn't post yesterday. This week is going to be very busy, so I'm be in and out. I don't know if I'm going to even read majority of the week. However, I'm going to try. So, with that being said, let's get into it. Look at here. Don't know where this is going, because this is about somebody who is mentally unstable, messed up in the mind over you. God, I don't get it. Why do we have to keep saying the same thing? But it's on the board. Okay, this is a supposed to be a twin flame, a soulmate, karmic. Now, you've been dealing with this person. This person's been coming in and out, dropping in and out in different forms. If it's not the person, then it's somebody they dealing with. It's somebody they know. It's their friend, their family. That's that they've been blobbing about you. That they ain't introduced you to them, and you have no idea about them. They don't know you. You don't know them physically or personally, but they all in your business. They know about you because this is all you. This is all that this person talk about is you. The past, how they feel in the present, and what they want in the future with you. You, on the other hand, been gone. Keep saying bye-bye. Keep saying I see ya. Don't want to be ya. Keep saying ain't gonna happen. Keep saying I don't want to be bothered. Keep saying it through sign language, through speaking nicely, with speaking not nicely, trying to get it across to them, to this person, that you're not interested. You don't want a relationship with them. You don't want a situationship with them. You don't want to be their wife. You don't want to be their battery. You don't want to be their abuser. You don't want to be their punching bag. You don't want to be their fool. You don't want a connection. You don't want to be with this person, place, or thing. Your time, your energy, your effort, your every existence, your essence repels against this person. You have given everything that you can imagine. You have given your all to this person, but you refuse to give your soul. You refuse. You draw the line. You draw the line in the sand when this person was going after your soul. That is off limits. You will not give your soul. You will not give your salvation. You will not give up your salvation. You will not give up your connection to the Most High for this person. No matter how they bully, no matter how they keep coming on the board, no matter how they want to come in, want to pay to slander, want to pay to knock you down, want to pay to go against your family, go against your home, go against your finances, go against whatever it is, all your matter of your relationships. You said, no ma'am, no sir. And because you said no And you are the only one who has ever said no to this particular person. I forgot to put my earrings on. Y'all wait just a minute. What did I do with my... No wonder. Hold on a minute. Let me find my earrings. I don't like to do a reading without my earrings. Hold on just a second. Okay, now. So what I was saying was, this is supposed to be some type of... This energy is supposed to be some type of connection, deep connection that you had with somebody. That this person is they denied and rejected the connection. They didn't want to. They did not want to. They didn't believe in the gifts. They didn't believe in the connection. They didn't believe in the gifts, talents, and abilities that you held. They didn't see at the time what the connection meant and the value of the connection. They didn't see it. So they rejected it. Because to them, if it can't make them no hard, if they can't see no cold hard cash, if they can't see a benefit with resources, money, sex, they can't see some tangible, something tangible, it's not valuable. But now that you've moved on and your gifts and talents and abilities and the choices that you made, they see now how valuable it is, but they see it from a resource. They want to tap in because they want to take what you have and they want to manipulate it to build wealth. They want to manipulate it and abuse it to make money off of it. They want to take something that's spiritual and be able to take it and misuse and abuse it and utilize it to tap in only for wealth, abundance, and what they can seek and get out of it. That's what they see you for. That's what this is all about. They can't suffer defeat and the loss of what they see upon you is millions of dollars that they could have, that they can grasp. This ain't no little bit of chump change that you can possess, that you hold at your fingertips. See, you are not running after the money. The money is already there for you. But a lot of times, and a lot of things that what goes on with us as the collective, we're blind to see. Or it's not our time, or we haven't reached that place in our spirituality to unlock that money resource. Or we give up, or we say we don't need it, or we content what we have, or we walk away from it in some type of way. But what's for you is for you. Again, you cannot have, I'm just gonna say, you're supposed to unlock $1 million. But in your mind, you're not focusing on, it would be nice. Who doesn't want $1 million? Right? It would be nice, but it's not something that you just, I'm gonna get $1 million. I'm gonna get $1 million. You're not thinking about that. Well, this particular person who you were connected to, that's all they think about. You're $1 million. You're $1 million defeat. They lost $1 million when they rejected you. That's all they can think about. Not the love, not the commitment. Those things, they think about it sometime. But for the most part, they're riding you and riding your back because they can't suffer the defeat or the loss of the resources that you hold that they could have had with you. And because they're materialistic and that's all they think about, that's all they can conjure up, it's mentally messing with them, messing their mind up, because all they can think about is what money, resources, what they could have had, what cars they could have had, what houses they could have had, how they could have been living, where they could have been living. All of that is lost. And to a materialistic person, that's too much to lose. That's an investment that should have never been lost. They messed up real bad when they rejected you. They messed up real bad when they did you wrong. They messed up real bad when you just kept on just trying to give, trying to love, trying to give and trying to show them and try to they messed up real bad. Like I said, they think about the love that you gave. They think about the love that you could have had. They think about that. But for the most part, the reason why they keep on, it's not that it goes beyond that love. This is a materialistic person. Money, it's about that money. It's about that paper. See, they now know that if they were with you, married you, been with you, had kids with you, that money resource tapped into you would have never ran dry. Now they running dry. They running dry without you. That's not your fault. That's not your issue. You tried. You tried everything you could with this person. You flipped it, you dipped it, you stayed too long, you let them abuse you, you let them do all these things to you in the name of a connection. A deep connection that was hard to let go of, was hard to walk away from. When you walked away from it, it took everything within you to do that. It was like your heart. It was like you stabbing your own heart. It nearly killed you to walk away from this person. But you had to do it because you refused. If you stayed any longer, you would have given your soul to this person, and they're definitely not worthy of that. They're not worthy. They were never worthy of you. They wasn't worthy of your time. They was not worthy of your effort. You were too good. I keep saying nobody is better than the next one, but you were too good for this person. And the reason why I say that is because this particular person don't value and don't love themselves. This is a low self-esteem. The lowest you can get it. And you tried everything to lift them up. You tried everything to show them the way, to show them the good things about themselves, but they didn't believe it. They thought you was a lie. They thought you was a cheat. You wanted something from them. You were a low down lie. It was nothing good about them. Everything you said, they twisted and manipulated to be something negative. But your heart was pure. Your heart was pure for this person. You loved them. That was why you came here. You came here to show them love that they have never, ever, ever received, ever, ever, ever felt before. And they rejected it. They used you, manipulated you. But now they can't stop being on my board. They can't stop talking over and over and over and over about you to other people. People are tired of you. People are so tired of you. They get so tired of you that they come and run you down to see what the big deal is. And that is how it starts, the gang stalking. Because this person just constantly talking, stalking, wishing, hoping so much that it brings other people in, watching, stalking, and looking, because they trying to figure this thing out. Why in the world? Because this particular person that I'm talking about, don't nobody tell this person no. This person gets what they want. This person is the master manipulator. They know how to twist and manipulate things to the point where you could be the smartest, you could be the top dog, you could be a spiritualist, you could be able to see, you could be able to do. This person can manipulate you just like that. But they couldn't do it to you. The reason why they had you at a hold, it wasn't so much that you couldn't see. It was because you loved them. The love that you had for them blinded you. But once you start to get your heart and put things in proper perspective, and you start to turn and look at you and give love to you and give yourself that love, you start to open up and be able to see truly who this person was and is. And that is how you got out of this situation. But normally, no one ever sees this person. No one is ever able to see this person for who they are, but you do. You did, you figured it out, and you do. And that is the issue. You see them, you know them, and you have the audacity to stand on the answer no. You have not changed, you will not change, and you're standing on the answer no. Not only did you say no, you turned your back. You're not looking at them. You're not giving them any of your attention. You're not giving them any of your time. You're not going to their pages. You said no, and you walked away. Seriously, walked away. And because you took that stance, this particular person is losing their mind over you. Because now they truly realize that you're not coming back, that you can't be manipulated, that you see them not just a little bit, you see everything. You see all of them, the good, the bad, and the ugly, that they hide from everybody else. And so, because of those three things, they can't stop looking. They can't stop talking. They can't stop, because at any given moment, they feel like you will expose and tell everybody who they truly are, and they can't hide behind that truth once you speak it, because you are a powerful person with influence, and people listen to you and what you say, and they are terrified that you will one day unleash the truth about them and expose truly who they are and what they have done to you. So, constantly, energy-wise, around the collective, these karmics, these karmic divine relationships, these karmic soul mates are terrified. Not only are they terrified, they're hurt. They have been defeated. They have lost the best thing that has happened to them. And people like me, they ride me, they bully me, they try to stop me, they block me, they try to shut me up because they do not want me to continue to tell you what exactly they doing, who they are, what they're thinking, how they feel, but they constantly, consistently on my board. How they get there, I don't know if the divine is putting them here or are they putting themselves here on this board. But let me make it clear, I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of talking about them. I'm sick of them being on my board. But I've made up my mind. If you're on my board, I'm going to tell it. I'm going to start exposing those things that you don't want nobody to know about. I'm going to start talking about these things. So you got a choice. Stop watching me or get off my board. I'm going to keep saying it. Get off my board. Leave the collective alone and leave me alone. Let us alone. We don't want to be bothered. I don't want to talk about you. I don't want to tell your business. I don't want to be in a cycle with you. I want to be left alone. Okay, so with that being said, okay, so here it is. Divine partner, okay? Karmic. Trying to steal, can't steal. They realizing over, this is another thing. They realizing that it's over because they can't take. They can't, and they're losing their mind about it. This not even in the upright. This is in the reverse. When this is in reverse, it's as if this says mentally is stable, mentally unstable. This don't mean that they coming out of it. No, this means that this person mentally is gone. This person is mentally gone. This reverse community, the community that they kept going on and on and on and on and on about, talking about, this community is walking away from this person because they realize this person mentally is gone. They realizing that this person mentally is just gone. They're mentally not right. And this is who used to be this person's community. It's not. These people walking away, running away, not talking to this person anymore. And it's all because this person realizes that you're done. What they used to have with you, what they used to be able to take from you, use and abuse and get from you, they can't. So it's taking them to a mental place that they're not going to be able to return. They're not going to be able to get themselves back on track. The love, the essence, your love, your essence. But what's taking them out is that they no longer connected to you spiritually, that they can rob and take and manipulate and gain resources, abundance, success, and build upon all of these, build upon a legacy, build upon a wealth and abundance off of you. They no longer can do that. Here you are. This is you. Now, I don't want this to be long, but I do want to expand. I do want to say this. I've been saying this card been coming out. Came out last week. It came out this week. Let me tell you something about you. Stop taking who you are lightly. Self-love is a superpower. Those of you that can truly, I didn't say perfect. You have your days like everybody else. But for the most part, you love yourself. And it can be seen, it can be heard. And then you wait patiently. This is you waiting patiently for everything to come full circle for you. So what this means is that everything in your life is not going, it may not be going according to your plan, or it's moving slow, or it's not moving. But until everything come together, until everything just, you made a decision to love you and wait patiently, not give up, talk down to yourself, treat yourself low, treat yourself bad, self-talk to yourself, look down on yourself, look at all the things that's going wrong. You chose and made a decision to stay in this and wait patiently. And let me tell you something. Everybody can't be like this. This right here is why people are jealous. I don't think, collective, I really don't think you get it. When these cards come out, when people are jealous and people are envious of you, this is why. This is why. Every people nowadays, society say, if things is not hot and popping right now for you, you a failure. If anything going on in your life that ain't right, or something go wrong, there's something wrong with you. If your life is not what society say it should be, or where you should be in life right now, you a failure. Everybody can't love themselves in spite of where they are in life. A lot of people can't accept where they are in life because their eyes are on other people. They're comparing themselves against another individual, so they can't accept. See, they can't accept where they are because they are looking at other people. But it takes a special individual to accept where they are and be able to love themselves in spite of what society say. They are enough. They are where I got the, okay, because this morning God says to tell you guys that you are right where you are supposed to be. No matter if you're up, if you're down, if you're good, if you're successful, if you're just depressed, or you just little low right now, wherever you are, you right where you're supposed to be. Even if you made a detour, you made a mistake, God says that he, I say he because it's easier, okay? He makes allowances for us when we make mistakes. He makes allowances for us that if we make a mistake, he gives us time, he gives us room, he gives us space to get back on track. So even though you may have made a mistake, or even though you may be not where you feel like you're supposed to be, where you feel like you're supposed to be, you right where you feel like you're not where you're supposed to be, but God made allowances for this. When you made that mistake, God made allowances for you. When you made a detour, God made allowances for that. So therefore, you're where you're supposed to be, because God already made allowances for that. So you can have time, room, and space to get back on track and get back to where you're supposed to initially be. So it's okay. So for those of you that is in this space right here, you already got that understanding. You already know that you're where you're supposed to be. You're content. You're waiting. You're waiting. And it's not necessarily waiting on somebody. You're waiting on you. You loving yourself. You're in a holding pattern of loving you. And for those of you that it's not, you need to get on that. Loving you. Get in the space of loving you. Why are you waiting? Because you're not waiting on anybody else. You're not waiting on somebody else to get it right. You're not looking at somebody else. You're waiting on you to have the courage. Some of you waiting on to have the courage to step out. Some of you are healing, so you're waiting to heal up a little bit more so you can step out. But whatever the issue is, whatever it is, it's okay. It's okay. Because God said, you're right where you're supposed to be. Don't think about anybody else. And don't nobody else matter but you. God got you. God got you surrounded so you can wait. And this particular person, God want to make you aware. You ain't got to worry about them. God got them too. Right where they supposed to be. In a mental state of mind that they will leave you alone. See, they can't move. They're stuck. They're stuck in a mental state. Some of these people are mentally ill to the point where people they don't know that this person is mentally ill, because this person don't have deep conversations with people. When you have deep conversations with people, you kind of can click, but this ain't right. They not talking right. They ain't right. This person don't have deep conversations where you can figure it out. They have surface level communication. Or they talk about specific things, work, you, somebody else, gossip, somebody else's business. But them, they don't talk about them. So a lot of these people, they don't know it, but for some reason, their community, something had happened, this person that did something, maybe this person had checked themselves in, Something happened and it impeded their community. Their community does not trust this person anymore. They're not. Something happened. So that's that. But you moved on. You've moved on. You are in a holding pattern, and God suggests that you continue to love you. Do some of the things that I said in this holding pattern. Put your hands in some dirt. Plant a flower. You don't even have to have a garden like I do. Get some plants, some house plants. Go find a house plant to nurture. It's the same difference. Repot it, put it in a bigger pot, and watch it grow. Get your hands in nature. Get some rocks. Go to the beach. Get in the sand. Let nature heal you. Let nature hold you. Give some of that energy to nature and let nature give you back positive energy. Every one of us have something that's in us that we can connect with nature. Some of us can just walk. Just walk. Go for a walk. Some of us can just go for a run, and nature will take its course. Some of us can go bird watching, and nature takes its course. Some of us like to just sit on the porch and look at the animals, look at the trees, look at the squirrels, look at the birds, look at the cats that come by, the dogs that come by. And God can give you a message through that. You don't have to do the same thing everybody else is doing. Do you, but find something while you are in this energy. And it's such a beautiful energy to be in, because God is right there with you, wanting to speak with you, wanting to encourage you, want to love on you too. Just as people are giving you negative, you got forces that's with you, that's giving you the positive, connecting to you positively, loving you positively. You're not alone. Whoever you are, you're not alone. We all are healing. Healing is a lifelong thing that we do. We have layers and layers and layers and layers of healing. Let go of any animosity you may have about this person. Let them have whatever feelings and emotions they have towards you. That's not your business. But if you have any type of animosity towards this person or towards anybody, you need to work on that and let that go. None of us have it where we are so holy and thou that we don't never get mad, or we don't never have animosity, or we don't never have nothing, No, that's not the way it go. We have it, but you have to know how to release it. Feel it, release it, and let it go. You have to learn that. You have to do that. You're human. As long as you're human, you're gonna have animosity. You're gonna get mad. You're gonna not like things. You're gonna speak on things. You're gonna feel things. But it's not that you're not supposed to feel or you're not supposed to have it. You have to know what to do with it when you do have it, so you can continue on to what it is that you're actually doing. So some of you have animosity. You need to work on that. This came out for a reason. I know they have animosity, but this came out after. This is the way it came out. It came out after you. It didn't come before you. It came after. So some of you have animosity that you need to work on. Okay, work on it. Work on it. Don't act like you don't have it. Tell yourself, always be truthful and honest with you. If you don't be truthful and honest with you, how in the world are you going to continue to be able to work on you? You can't work on you and hide behind your feelings and emotions. You have to always tell yourself the truth. I feel this way. Let me see why I feel this way. Okay, this is why I feel this way. So let me work on this thing. I feel this way because of this. And then once you acknowledge that you feel the way, why you feel that way, then the work is for you to look at that particular situation, the pros and the cons of the situation. You look at yourself first, and then you look at the other person. You have to always look at yourself first. So with that being said, I did draw these other cards. Don't really want, okay. Because I think I've already spoke on this. Your pathway. Your pathway is clear. This person wants to manipulate and control you, but your pathway wants to control and manipulate your pathway, but your pathway is clear. You know, and this person, you're not surprised about none of this stuff. You're not surprised about this person. You're not surprised about what they're trying to do. You are at peace at where you are. You're striving, and you are waiting to be able to take the next course of action, the next step. And you have really isolated yourself at a time to give yourself the love that you need to give yourself, to heal, to let go of things that you no longer want to hold on to. You want to release them, but you know you can't release them until you sit with yourself. So you're actually sitting with yourself, isolating yourself from the world, and sitting with you and working on these things that you're ready to acknowledge, you're ready to see, and you're ready to let it go and release it. And that's what it is. So I'm gonna leave that right there. Like I said, I'll be in and out, so I'm going to try my best to put out more content. If I can't, I'll see you next week. If I can, I will. All right. So with that being said, this week and next week I'll be in and out, but next week I kind of can maybe try to do something, make my, put something out next week, but this week is kind of hectic. So with that being said, I want to tell each and every one of you, I love you very much. I love you very much. I'm praying for each and every one of you, and I hope you're doing the same for me and for this channel, for me to be able to continue to give you content that you need, regardless of these people. Give you what you need to be able to move on, to take the next steps, to be able to continue to motivate, encourage you, and inspire you to do that self-love care, to be that self-care, self-love, to be able to give to you in spite of people, places, and things that's trying to come against you. I want to motivate you, inspire you, and I want you to tell you that I love you very much. If nobody else told you that they love you, I love you very much. I'm sending you healing. I'm sending you healing vibes. I'm sending you healing love. I'm sending you healing power, healing positive energy unto you, your top, your bottom, your sides, your front, your back, all the way around. All right, so I'm sending that to you, and Trinity is